This is going to be my final warning for Bitcoin, because while the majority of the Bitcoin traders are right now panicking and are right now fearful, well guys, have a look inside of this pattern over here. This is going to be a crucial pattern for Bitcoin to right now be having a look into it. So we need to be talking about that exactly in this update video and much more things. This update video is truly going to be a very important one. So guys, can we once again push up the likes? Back above the 100 likes, that will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that imminent short term. And yes, yesterday Bitcoin has been seeing a very beautiful recovery back towards the upside. Of course, it has been breaking down below this a very important level of support, but it has been recovering back towards the upside. But right after recovering, well, it just got back towards the downside right after. Of course, because the stock market was also just moving towards the downside again. So yes, still, the stock market is dragging the Bitcoin price towards the downside. Whenever the stock market is moving towards the downside, well, Bitcoin even crashes towards the downside. So yes, Bitcoin is currently still trading inside of this downtrend over here. This is going to be the most important downtrend for Bitcoin to be breaking, but because Bitcoin is trading inside of this downtrend, and also at the same time, we are sitting at a major level of daily support, well, we can be having a look into what's a new pattern being created. We can be having a look into what's this falling wedge pattern being created over here, with this downtrend over here, this level of resistance, and also at the same time, this level of support right now providing us support, currently trading inside of this falling wedge pattern, which are typical bullish biased patterns. So a bullish breakout is going to be more likely, and yes, falling wedge patterns are one of my favorite breakout patterns. What I have found is that these patterns for Bitcoin are usually very reliable and usually are breaking indeed towards the upside. So yes, we are going to be having a breakout target all the way back up towards the 64.7 or 64.8k level. That is going to be huge for Bitcoin. So let's see in the coming few days if we are indeed going to be seeing a break towards the upside. If we are going to be seeing this breakout towards the upside, that is going to be very bullish, and I'm definitely going to be expecting a little bit of a reversal for the Bitcoin price. But also definitely on the other hand, do keep in mind that Bitcoin is currently still trading inside of this downtrend, and we can still be falling down below this major level of support. If we are going to be closing daily candles down below this level of support over here, or this level over here, well then definitely, like I've been saying for many times, I think we are going to be filling up this wick over here. I think we are going to be headed even lower, but just like I've said many times, this is going to be ultimately going to be the best opportunity in the market. So it doesn't really matter for me what is going to happen. Either two of these scenarios, a breakout towards the upside over here or a break towards the downside with this perfect opportunity right here, is going to be a very good scenario in the market. Now for the short term for the Bitcoin price, we are trading at a major level of support at this current moment on that hourly time frame. Right now flipping this previous level of resistance right now in towards support, definitely still looking good. But if we are going to be falling down below this level over here, I would still have a look in towards this level of support over here. Now if we are going to be breaking down below this level, then definitely we should start to be getting a little bit more worried. But anyways, that is not yet happening right now. We can still be having a look into what's Bitcoin market sentiment right now sitting at levels of fear. We can still be having a look into the Bitcoin funding rates being very and extremely low, even negative sometimes over on Bybit, Binance and OKX. Right now, extremely low, so that is still going to be very bullish. The majority of the Bitcoin liquidity sitting above us, that is still going to be definitely looking very good, but it is just going to be depending on what the stock market is going to be doing right over here. Because if the stock market is going to be bouncing back towards the upside, definitely I think that Bitcoin is going to be seeing an extremely bullish breakout towards the upside right over here as well. But yeah, as well at the same time, if the stock market is going to be moving even more towards the downside right over here, then definitely I think that Bitcoin is going to be breaking down below major levels of daily support, and then definitely we are going to be having a look into these lower lower targets getting reached. Now, I do think that the scenario towards the upside is going to be way and way more likely, so do keep that in mind. But as always, do be prepared for the worst. If we're just going to be having a look into Nvidia, Nvidia is currently doing the most damage towards the stock market. Nvidia is absolutely crashing towards the downside right over here. So I hope that we can be seeing a little bit of a recovery over here, but yeah, do keep in mind that Nvidia has been on an absolutely surge towards the upside in the recent few months. So yeah, a little bit of a cool off and a little bit of a correction is to be expected. Now, anyways, guys, I do think that a very good Bitcoin trade is going to be coming up with this falling wedge pattern over here. If this falling wedge pattern is going to be breaking out towards the upside, I think it is going to be a very good opportunity right now in the market. So I am definitely going to be taking advantage of that. If you are going to be getting interested in taking advantage of that yourself as well, definitely make sure to check out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can right now be claiming a $40,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to click on that first link down below, sign up a new account over on Bybit, complete KYC level 1, and there you go. You can be claiming a $40,000 deposit bonus. Definitely make sure to be checking it out for the Bitcoin whales out there. Anyways, for that longer term for Bitcoin, while Bitcoin is still seeing this huge divergence with the US dollar tether market cap, I do think that eventually we are going to be catching this up with a massive Bitcoin move towards the upside, just like we did over here, and also just like we did over here. Usually we are catching these divergences up with a big Bitcoin move towards the upside. Now, anyways, also still consolidating for Bitcoin right over here, still looking very good with bullish momentum over here. Eventually, I do think we are going to be breaking this one up bullish. Now, anyways, this is going to be a chart I have not spoken about anytime recently on my channel. This is going to be the caution channel for Bitcoin, and what we can be seeing every single bull market is each and every single time we hit this Gaussian channel for the first time ever, we at least see a very significant bounce for Bitcoin. And right now we are getting very close towards touching this level once again. If we are going to be touching this level again, we can at least be seeing a little bit of a bounce for Bitcoin, at least see that last wave towards the upside getting initiated. And also what we can be seeing is that the room for downside is getting very, very small. If we are just going to be zooming in right now for Bitcoin, we can be seeing that, yeah, whenever we are going to be touching this leg over here, this range over here, this band over here, well then definitely that is going to be the bottom in my opinion. So the potential room for downside is going to be very, very small. We can still dump back towards 52k, but that is really going to be that lower target, and otherwise we are just going to be seeing a little bit of a wick inside of this Gaussian channel. But anyways, whenever we are going to be hitting this level over here, I definitely do expect that at least a little bit of a bounce is going to be inevitable, and that last leg towards the upside is going to be getting initiated. So we are getting very, very close right now. If we are going to be having a look into what's the total crypto market cap, we have not yet even reached new all-time highs yet, so it is still going to be inevitable for this cycle. We are just creating a huge bull flag pattern at this current moment. Eventually we are going to be breaking this one out bullish, I do think so. So definitely do be prepared for that right now. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.